The University of California Board of Regents just recently underwent an audit, and through that audit, there was some revelation about money that was being spent frivolously at very fancy dinners while simultaneously tuition was going up for students within the UC system. Now, just to give you a little taste, a little example, from 2012 until May 17th of 2017, the UC Board of Regents expensed luxury banquets totaling over $225,000, which is a lot of money to eat, right?
But to be fair, that is a 5-year period, and they're banquets.
Yeah, whatever. 5-year period where they spend almost $250,000 when they continuously increase tuition for students. And by the way, look, I just want to preface this entire story by saying I understand that if they didn't have these fancy dinners, it wouldn't close any budget gaps and it wouldn't help pay for everything, including their operating costs. I get that. But if you're making an argument that we don't have any money, man, we got to increase tuition for these students, and then you proceed to go out and spend $300 per person on a fancy dinner, doesn't look so good, right? So on one night in January, this 65-person party had racked up a $17,600 bill, or roughly $271 per diner.
That's a lot.
Yeah, which they charged to the university. The next day, the same regents voted to raise tuition by 2.5%, or $336 for each in-state student. Imagine what they increased it for out-of-state students, who of course pay much more in tuition than in-state students.
Well, Anna, I don't get it. It seems like they just raised the tuition by the price of a dinner. So what's the big deal?
This is so absurd, and I'm really glad that this audit took place. Through this audit, they also found that there was some slush fund that was being hidden from students, millions of dollars, not looking good, right? Monica Lozano, who is actually the Board of Regents chair, and here's what she had to say in response to this audit and the criticism that they've been getting. She says, up to now, board dinners have been paid for with monies from the Searless Fund, a private endowment that the donor designed or designated for university business costs not covered by state or tuition funds. However, to avoid any question over use of university or university-associated funds, Regents will absorb the cost of their board dinners from this point forward. First of all, you should be absorbing the cost of your board dinners from the very beginning, because administrators at these universities are not poor, right? Presidents at these universities are not poor. They make a ton of money, right? You can afford your own dinner. In fact, that's what leaders do, right? A leader who wants to run a university system that actually looks out and takes care of its students would say, hey, you know what? I'm just not gonna have this $300 dinner paid for by the UC system. I'd rather have that money go toward, I don't know, maybe funding a department that's been underfunded, or hiring an additional professor in a specific department, whatever it is, helping your students, giving back. That's what leaders do, but that's not what happened in this case.
Okay, now I have to confess, a $250 dinner sounds great. Although actually it's a bit much, because I'm sure that involved a lot of wine, and I don't really care about wine. That's usually what drives the cost up.
You know what, $250 dinners are great. They happen very rarely, but when they do happen, you know who pays for them? I do, and you know what? It tastes delicious because I earned that dinner, and I'm not hurting someone else in order to eat a freaking steak, right?
Yeah. Usually it's when someone else is paying that you keep ordering the wine, etc., right?
By the way, I don't think I've ever spent $250 on dinner.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yes.
Per person on dinner, that's a gigantic amount of money. Anyway, but the reason I say all that is because, okay, whatever, right? The real problem is the tuition's way too high. Yesterday I interviewed Elizabeth Warren on the show, and as I was doing research on her career, she was born barely middle class, really pretty poor. Her dad, I think, was a janitor when they were growing up, and she grew up in Oklahoma. And the reason she did all this she did was because her tuition cost her $50 a semester. Absorb that for a second. $50 a semester.
That is insane.
So now they talk about, like, the older generations, like, oh, millennials are so lazy and they're so this and they're so that, right? Yeah, look, guys, if you paid $50 for your education per semester, yeah, we would do that too.
Yep.
But so to blame people who, and then put all the student debt on top of them, and then for the Board of Regents to go out and be like, another bottle of wine. Yeah. That's the problem. The context is the problem.
Let me oversimplify the issue in a visual way so everyone understands, in case they're having a difficult time understanding this incredibly simple story, if you ask me. Okay, so here is inflation, right? This is inflation. Inflation happens, right? The price of things goes up, inflation, okay? And then here's what happened with college tuition. It went like that, right? Okay. Inflation, college tuition. Inflation, college tuition, okay? Wages are stagnant. First of all, millennials who graduated college are underemployed. You think fresh out of high school students are making like 50 grand a year to pay for their college education? No, I don't think they are. Anyway, how about you stop having your fancy dinners and actually be leaders and represent your students and take care of them, okay? This selfish, greedy behavior is ridiculous. And by the way, the audit found, I wanted to find the exact number so I gave you accurate information. The audit found a $175 million slush fund, right? Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Why are you hiding that money though? Why are you hiding that money? I thought you guys didn't have money for the students. I thought that they just had to increase tuition. It's so painful to increase tuition, right? That's what they claim.
It could be a rainy day fund.
Whatevs. It was undisclosed and it seems very suspicious, and that's the reason why people are extremely critical of the Board of Regents. By the way, the $270 meals were so lavish that they may have actually violated school policy. UC reimbursement policy allows school officials to expend up to $81 for a dinner, right? I don't know, $300 is very different from 81.
Yeah. And so, look, the number one problem again is we need to have kids be able to get the American dream, live the American dream. The way you do that is actually a free education, not one that is an albatross around your neck and that you can't ever get rid of. But on top of that, if you're rubbing it in everybody's face by having these extravagant dinners and you've got a fund of $175 million just for slushies at 7-Eleven, I mean, it's just obviously unacceptable. Membership helps fund the Young Turks. You know one great thing about that? That means we're not accountable to anyone but you guys. That's why we're strong together, because we built this show around you. Come build it even bigger and better at tytnetwork.com/join.